And I just wanted to give you a quick overview of the expectations for your first big assignment in Gothic literature, which is the Poe narrative assignment. I am so excited to read your responses for this, I'm going to be honest, because we have a lot of creative writers in this class. So for the past 2 weeks, we've been reading and analyzing some of Edgar Allan Poe's most famous works. Now, what I want you to do is to take on the writing style of the master himself. For the end of this unit project, you're going to write a 2 to 3 page narrative using the style and thematic elements Poe displays in his writing. Okay, so you get to choose from 5 different prompts. You can rewrite a scene from the fall of the House of Usher from Roderick's point of view. You can write a prequel. What were the 1,000 injuries that Montresor endured from Fortunato? So you can write a prequel to the Cask of Amontillado that explains, that explains what happened between Montresor and Fortunato, which led to a most diabolical revenge. You can rewrite a scene from the Cask of Amontillado from Fortunato's point of view. Maybe he saw something coming, or maybe you could talk about what he was saying when he was being chained up, what he was thinking in his head. Okay, you could write about what happens when the narrator leaves the House of Usher and write a sequel to the story Fall of the House of Usher. Or you can write an essay. If you're not a creative writer, I understand some people aren't, you can simply write an essay analyzing the story elements of either the Fall of the House of Usher or the Cask of Amontillado and how they contribute to the overall theme of the text. You must also discuss how these elements connect to Gothic literature. I want to make a big note here. This is not a book report. Do not give me a summary of what you read, okay? Really analyze the piece. When you are completing any one of these prompts in this assignment, especially with the creative writing, I want you to stay in line with the story, okay? Do not go absolutely nuts. You must keep that point of view. So if you rewrite a prequel, it still needs to be from Montresor's point of view, not Fortunato's point of view. You need to kind of be consistent with what Poe has created in his stories and extend them. If you have questions about this, just feel free to email me about this. But I'm really excited to see what everyone produces. So when creating your narrative, you must consider the following elements to the story. The plot, so consider what happened in the original story, and then create your own plot. The setting, characters, the conflict, and the point of view. I've put in this assignment, I created a lovely little go-to sheet, so if you don't quite remember the elements of a story, I have this really handy page that you can look at that has the elements of plot. It's got even a video in it over the settings. Lots of really good information in here. So if you need a little bit of a review on how to create a narrative, I've got all this information on that help sheet, okay? How you'll be graded. The rubric is in the assignment. I'm going to want you to focus on the prompt. Make sure that your essay is clearly focused, so the development of the topic is clear and well supported, enhanced by the kind of detail that keeps the readers reading, i.e. me. Make sure you have those narrative elements. Use those narrative techniques such as conflict, setting, dialogue, character to drive the story, okay? And gives your piece a strong sense of focus. Your story needs to have the 5 stages of plot, okay? It needs to have, the exposition, the rising action, all the other good stuff, okay? It needs to have the 5 stages of plot. If you need to review this, remember, I have a lovely little help sheet that gives you the elements of plot, okay? Word choice. This is a story, you're creating a story. Use that precise, vivid language, that natural language that really engages your reader and gives you style and voice. Okay, and then I will also be grading you for your grammar. Make sure that you're checking for your writing conventions, using creativity, using a variety of sentence structures when writing your narrative. Okay? If you have any questions at all about this assignment, please do not hesitate to contact me. That's why I'm here. Both live sessions this week will be dedicated to helping you develop your stories. So I highly encourage that you attend those sessions. Thank you so much, and I really look forward to reading your narrative assignment.